Friends, hackers, red teamers, lend me your exploits, for I have come to hack some more easy boxes on Cyber Mentoring Monday. Welcome, welcome. I am Tiberius, and I will be your guide through the the world of hacking, I guess. Starting off with the box that we left last week because someone said it was easy, and well, technically it's easy on TryHackMe, and it's not. Yeah. So we'll finish that just because I feel like we should finish it, but I don't want anyone thinking that this is an easy box or that a beginner is supposed to understand what to do with it, because I don't think you should. I think it's at least a medium. But anyway, how is everybody's weekend? Let's see, we have a few people in chat. Christy, first time chatter from Carl Pie. Demon 13337, even more leet. Another first time chatter from Memorex 0x72e. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a word, but there we go. One redacted, particle de Dieu, or particle croissant, as we are now calling him, apparently. It's alright, I'll still say it. Helloran, good afternoon. Did I finish Unobtainium? No, we did not finish Unobtainium. However, we did get I feel like we got the user pretty quick, because it honestly it was something I'd done before. So like the what's it called? I can't remember now. Oh jeez. Alright, something's on my tongue. No, not parameter pollution. Prototype pollution. I've done that before, so that was interesting. We didn't get root. We did some analysis, I think. I mean, it's Kubernetes, and I don't really know anything about Kubernetes, so we will see, I guess. On Friday, yeah, we'll do another. It's going to be another twofer, at least. I have some ideas, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Crazy weekend, crazy Monday. That's unfortunate. Hopefully not crazy rest of the week for you, Christy. Cool. So yeah, last Monday, we did a box called Magician on TryHackMe. For some reason, I didn't take any notes for it, other than in Atom, I still have the final payload that we discovered worked saved. So, maybe I hang on. Did I save a project? And I do realize I'm not showing my screen, and I don't mean to share my screen. I just want to double check, because I was like setting up the stream today, and I'm like, okay, let's open the notes I took, and apparently I didn't take any notes. So, well, they didn't save. Did I save a... I didn't even save a frickin' burp project, apparently. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back over the results. It wasn't too difficult, but yeah, we'll figure it out. And then obviously once we've got root, because we got a shell last time, we just didn't get root. We didn't have enough time. Once we have got root, we will move on to actually easy boxes. Yeah, I didn't think it was particle de Dieu, but I did skim through the video, the VOD, and I couldn't see myself taking notes. So I don't know. Maybe I did, and they were just lost to time. Who knows? All right. Anything else? Oh, yes. List of things. So please, in chat, I just pasted the link. So it's to a 10. Sorry, it's to a 10 question survey that I need answers to as part of a game show that I will probably be doing at DEF CON with a bunch of friends, and then I'm not sure if it'll be streamed or recorded or if we just do it live somewhere random. Anyway, it's basically Family Feud but a hacker version. So please take the time. Honestly, it should only take you a minute or two to complete. The more people that complete it, the better, because we get more variety of answers, which always trip people up, which is always better. So if you haven't already filled it out, please fill it out. The only reason you wouldn't fill it out is if you legitimately don't know any of the answers, and it's fine. If you don't know one of the answers or two, like anything, just skip it. You can submit like 8 out of 10 questions. That's fine. The only other reason you wouldn't fill it out is if you are going to participate, but if you don't know about it or haven't heard about it until today, then you're probably not. Actually, you're definitely not participating. But yeah. Did I start the box up? I did. Good. Okay, let's get to it. We will start with a few. So we had a few spins last time. We had quite a few gifted subs and subscriptions last time. We just didn't get around to spinning the wheel for, so we'll do a few of those first. So we'll do JBeers. Actually, you know what? Since JBeers isn't here, we'll do Dark Eldars first. I feel like if I see people in chat, then I'll do their spins. Because, all right. So Dark Eldar gave 5 gifted subs last time. So let me mute. Why is that starting up? Oh, okay. Right. Is that for the stream? Please no. All right, let's do this. So yeah, Dark Eldar has 5 chat tweets. All right. So Dark Eldar, you can tweet something from my Twitter account within reason, but you know, something funny to my 36-ish thousand followers, I think. Previous course giveaway, even better. All right, hang on, let me just write that down. So we'll do that as well. Let's just do all 5 of yours to start things off. Drink fluids? I mean, I drink fluids all the time, so I'm good. Hack without glasses for 5 minutes, okay. Just writing these down. All right, 2 more. Marble race, always good. All right. This is a good spins, Dark Eldar. Well done. Now, the only problem is Marble Race didn't seem to want to open. Why isn't it open? And there you go. He gets VIP, although he probably is already VIP. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, here we go. So let's VIP you. Dark Eldar. There you go. VIP. All right. No zap. All right. So. Let's get the previous course stuff sorted, and then we'll do the marble race, and then we'll start the hacking. So I'm going to go to Hackers Academy, sign in. Okay. I mean, Particle de Dieu, if you want to add that as a category, we have to land on that. Alright, coupons. Right. 100% off my bundle. Go. Add. Copy. All right. Here is a link for you guys. So if you haven't got my Previs courses yet, click that link. You can get both of them for free. It will say the price on the page, but if you go through to actually, let me do it, I guess. You go through, so see, it says the price here for the bundle. If you click enroll now, you should get it for $0. All right. So there you go. All right, let's try and figure out why. I'm just going to have to start Steam manually, I think. Oh, could not connect to Steam Network. That might be why. Oh, well, is that it? There we go. That's why. Well, people get a spin when they subscribe, so the next time you subscribe, you get a spin. And then if it lands on add category, or you could convince somebody else if they land on add category that that's what you want to add. That's how categories get added. We must respect the rules of the wheel. Okay, marble time. Alienate, yeah, sure, alienated. All right. For those of you who are new to the stream, this is Marbles. It's fun. We do it every now and then. Oh, I need to turn down the sound. All you need to do. There we go. People are already in chat doing it. Exclamation point play. All one word to enter the race. That does seem still too loud. Go down. Yeah, maybe not. Exclamation point play. It is RNG based. So basically, well, it's physics and RNG based. The RNG is where you initially start. You see Dark Eldar has got a pretty good location. Sort of all these people down here. But other than that, it's all physics based. You can crash into each other and do everything else. But yes. OCP badge to the winner. Okay. I mean, if you're offering, sure, let's do it. All right, I'll give you guys 60 seconds to still join. Exclamation point play. There are 53 viewers currently. There are 19 people joined. That's not a good percentage. All right. 5 letters. If you have to press shift to get the exclamation point, that's 6 keys, I guess. But still, it's not, it's not too much of an effort, I feel like, to just type in 5 characters, even if you're on mobile. Again, you don't have to do anything other than type those 5 characters, because everything is physics-based. You don't control anything. Neither do I. So let's get a few more people in. We've got 20 more seconds. Before we get going. All right. Well, we got 21 people. So here we go. Okay, Memorex dropped down quite nicely there, but Throwmaster looks like he's first out the gate with Overgrown Carrot. Yeah, it looks like Throwmaster is first, but they all collided and Throwmaster goes backwards. So Overgrown Carrot is in first place. Now this map is funny because that UFO will abduct people. So if this is another RNG thing, we will see what happens. Overgrown Carrot getting stuck. Redacted, Christie. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. Bozo, 1 DOS. All looked like they're out in front. Oh, you see, but they get stuck and abducted. And then let go. That's good. Okay, so clam security now. Myself, Overgrown Carrot. Oh, actually, no, there's more people over here, look. We've got particle de jure. And I am Goober. I don't know how you pronounce it. Goobia. What's the 9 supposed to be? Is it a G? You have to tell me, because I keep looking at it wrong. Well, particle de jure is like way out in front now, although it looks like overgrown carrot and myself over on that side still pretty good. There's the finish line. Oh, this is the finish line that moves. Yes, okay, so that finish line moves, so you can definitely fall off. Particle de jure makes it past the aliens. I don't know who's gonna... I'm gonna go over here, look. So some people are not gonna make it because they're gonna come down the wrong side at the wrong time. Alright. Who's it gonna be? Particle de jure, overgrown carrot 1, hurtling down now. But will they get there? No. But I will. I think that's the first time I've won on stream. Okay, well, I feel very happy. All right, Olivia Pro Tips. You see all these people? They just chose the wrong side. Oh, Olivia Pro Tips. Fell off. Dark Elder fell off. Throwmaster makes it. Clam Security. Killer does not. Helleran, are you going to make it? No, I don't think so. All right, who else is there? We got a few. Oh, hang on. Who got abducted? Okay, Big Bison got abducted and just fell off. And Memorex dies. So the only person left, oh, yeah, is Embargo. Oh, and decided to go flying. It's not the right way. And off. All right, that was a good race. 5 people finished. Rigged. Yes, it is rigged. Actually, I have a hang on. I should really play the give me a sec. Where is my clips? All right, hang on. Let me link to this one. All right, let's watch this clip.
Fucking 3 of them won, chat, because we're gonna buy a package of 3 emotes. It was rigged. I don't give a shit about your opinion. We're doing all 3 of them. Get fucked. All.
There we go. That's the best clip of Gar's channel. All right. Okay. Let's do this. All right. So we did the race. I'll go back to the menu so the sound doesn't go on. What else did we have? Dark Elder, did you decide what to tweet? Because if you did, please just tell me again. All right, let's do this stuff. All right, we need to redo the IP address because obviously it's changed since last time. Something Zap related? Sure, why not? There we go, there's Magician. So I'm using something called DNS mask. Now I understand your other streamers will tell you to put things in Etsy hosts. And yeah, you can, but why? Because the thing about Etsy hosts is, like, I mean, I could put it. All right, let me show you what you can do. All right, so let's put this magician thing in Etsy host. So we would create a new line here, and we would do. Let's just call it magician 1, right? Instead of magician, I should probably do .hackthebox, right? Oh no, .tryhackme. All right, so we'll do this, and then we can do host magician 1.tryhackme. Can't. You have to do dig. Or I don't actually have to do. I do have to start the freaking DNS mask, I guess, to get it to work. There you go, right? So you do magician1.tryhackme, and you get the IP address. And then if you want to do something like, oh no, subdomain. .magician1. Ah, what's all this crap? Rubbish. And if you try host, it's the same. Host domain.magician1.tryhackme. Subdomain's not found. Why is that? That's because Etsy host is really basic. It'll say, oh, okay, map this host name to this IP address, and that's it. Whereas if you run DNS Mask, and you have DNS Mask is a DNS server that is local to your machine. So it runs as a service, so you have to start it up, and you have to reload it or restart it when you edit the file. But you can set this wonderful config file. This config file is so easy to understand. It's really good. So these top two lines just say server equals. That's basically your default servers. So looking up Google, for instance, looking up tryhackme.com, everything. This one is slightly different. This is if you're doing, for instance, I mean, this is the actual one here, but if you're doing anything on eLearn Security's labs, their labs all end in .labs, but they all use a internal DNS server at 10.100.13.37. So what this does is it says, hey, any host name you try and look up that ends in .labs, look it up on this IP address. It doesn't mean that it resolves to this IP address. It means that this is the DNS server. This is the IP address of the DNS server. It will go look up that address at the host name. Okay, that's what the server thing means. Now with address, right, what this does is if you just put a host name in there without the dot at the start, it'll just say, okay, that host name resolves to this IP address. If you put the dot at the start, though, that means this host name plus all of its subdomains will resolve to this DNS address, this IP address. And so it's much better, much more fun, because you do discover some host names occasionally, and then you try and go to them, and yeah, it's crap because you have to go back to your host file. And I honestly think, compared to this is kind of, honestly, even if I had a completely blank host file and you asked me to enter it, I might put the host name first. Okay. The way around it goes, yeah, it's still like I don't know that. Off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you. If you would just ask me, right? If you met me in the street, I'm like, does the IP address go first or the host name in the Etsy host file? I would probably just run away from you. But this format, super easy to understand. So yeah. So now we have the, so yeah, if I do host subdomain.magician.tryhackme now, okay, pretend that didn't, oh, because yeah, hang on. I didn't do the TryHackMe. So I need to restart it. So there we go. Now it works, right? You can even do stuff like this. You can do test.subdomain. Ooh, look, multiple subdomains. Why am I running? So basically, I'm saying if you would approach me in the street and just ask me point blank, what goes first in Etsy host, the IP address or the host name, I would run away from you because I don't know the answer off the top of my head. It's the IP address, but it really doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I really don't like the format. DNS Master, really, really useful. You can install it on Kali, super easy. I just have, and you can put these in the regular DNS Mask configuration. I just have my own in the DNSMask.d server, .d directory. Also, it will by default, if it doesn't match anything in this Tiberius.conf file, it will default to Etsy host as well. So you get everything. All right. All right. So last time, let's open this and go to. I'm going to copy this is the payload we used, so I'm just going to put it in here, even though we have a completely blank file. So again, we did most of this box last time, but let's double check it and see what the results were of the scans. So we had an FTP server which looked like it just wasn't working, and it was. Actually, why don't we just do it? So we do FTP. Hang on, I'll just seed into Magician. We do FTP magician.tryhackme. All right, anonymous and anonymous. All right, it did this crap where it looked like it just was hanging, and so I gave up. But if you wait, if you are patient, it will actually eventually open and let you in. It's really annoying that this is one of the reasons I didn't like this box, because there was this big, there you see, there was this big clue that it was image tragic. We kind of already figured it was image tragic, just because I didn't see what else it could be. But yeah, I think there's nothing in there. This literally was just to find this message, which I feel like they could have put on the web server, you know? So another reason this box isn't, I wouldn't say as easy, it's just is dumb. Okay. So then we found the web server. Let me open it. Because I think there was it was 8080 and 8081. So if we go to HTTP magician 8080, magician.hackthebox, sorry, TryHackMe. Oh, that's why it was magician, because it told us just to do magician, right? That's why. All right, that makes more sense. So we do need to edit our config file again. So we just need, it doesn't need the TryHackMe. So if we just restart that, and then if we go to this page again, hopefully, no, I don't want that one. Unknown host. It might be because I started it up. Yeah, okay, hang on, let me just restart the browser. Magician 8080. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of annoying. That happens sometimes in Burp. We can just get around it by using the proxy hostname resolution. Here we go. So we do magician IP address. This should now work. Yeah, there you go. All right. So 8081 was this page, a PNG to JPEG converter. It works like magic. And so what you did was you submit it. So we had this tib.png upload, and if we went back to here, so file uploaded successfully, tib.png, and we could even view the file here. Now the image tragic thing. Tragic. Oops. So the way it's doing the conversion on the server from PNG to JPEG is it's using image magic, which is a very popular image conversion command line tool. It's extremely buggy. There's been a ton of vulnerabilities discovered in it over the years. Image tragic is one of those. Has many CVEs, to be honest. But if we go to image tragic, I think it was payloads all the things. Payloads all the things is basically, it should be in your bookmarks. It's an incredibly useful resource. I think it's in here. Upload insecure file. Yeah, there we go. Image tragic. So this was, I think, I don't know if this is the one we used. It looks like it was. This is slightly. Yeah, we used this one, I think. Maybe we did use this one. I don't know. We'll try both. But I'm not entirely sure the difference. where we got the other one from, actually. Let me search for Image Tragic in this repo, actually. Image Tragic version 2. Okay, yeah, so there were a few of these. So these were in upload insecure files, Image Tragic 2. Okay, so let's go back. Maybe it's in this one now. Image Tragic 1 and 2. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so here's version 2, which I think is the... No, this is the one we use. Okay. So we'll use both and see what happens. But effectively, if we can... Let's just run a simple Python HTTP server. And what we'll do is we'll submit... We'll just grab this one that we used before, and we will submit it here. So we don't even really need to change anything, I don't think. So what we'll do is we'll just do... Take this out. We'll do a curl, HTTP, and then my IP address, which is 10.13.2.135.8,000 exploit. We'll rename it tib1. I think didn't work. Do I have to visit it? I can't remember if I have to visit the thing or not. I don't think I do. Was there a specific... No, because you can put it as a JPEG. Okay. Maybe it was this one we were using. Let's try this one. So we'll do tip 2. And there was this ID command here, but we can just do, we just try curl again. 10.13.2.135.8,000 / exploit. Okay. I don't need to change the port. Why would I need to change the port? It's doing the upload. Oh, change the post. No, it's a post request. How did we get this working last time? I feel like it wasn't this one, but now I don't. And we had another file type, didn't we? I'm just going to look at the Image Tragic thing because I feel like there was another file type we were using. Was it MVG? I think it was MVG. Yeah, it was. Okay. So I believe it might be... So if we try exploit1.mvg... let's try this. Come on. Why? Oh boy. Okay. Maybe it was this. Nope. All right, hang on. Where's... Okay, I'm gonna just look back at what we did last week, honestly. Hang on, mute myself. There we go. What did we do? I really should have taken notes. I don't know why I didn't. All right. Okay, hang on. Okay, so it was... It was this one. Firstly. What's happening? Okay, so there's this one. Everything good, everything good. And then... Okay, so we change this to bin bash. Maybe curl just isn't installed. I wonder if that's it. Just trying to see what I did. Okay, yeah. Right, so it was bash, and then we had this. And then it was dev TCP, and then my IP. Let's just try for a shell. Screw it. So we'll do 4444. I think everything like that is good. So what we did, I'm just going to increment this, and I believe this is all we needed. Yeah. So is curl just not on the box? Nope, curl is. I don't know why curl isn't working. It might. I don't wonder if it needs absolute file paths. That might be it. Either way, I mean, this is why this box isn't easy. Because this is weird. It's a really weird setup. There's a lot of tinkering around to try and figure out stuff, so I didn't really like this as an easy box. Okay, but we got a shell, so I guess we can do this again.
I'm in.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude.
We need to do Python
Gratitude
3.
dispensed.
Memorex, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Act the Rabbit. Welcome to the Empire. Alright, so -c import pty.spawn. We will add your spin in a moment. Do that to get a nice, more stable shell. Control Z to background the shell. STTY size to get the size of my current terminal window. And then STTY raw -echo semicolon FG. Well, all this does, it means that when I type things in, it's not going to be echoed back to me. And the reason we do that is because it's already echoed back on the server side. So usually, if you see here, I typed which curl, and then which curl got printed, because on the server it sends back what I type. Right, it's just how shells work. So we don't want that. So the only thing we have to do now is basically use this information, which is the rows followed by the columns. So STTY rows is 39, cols 172, and then we just want to do this. Export term equals X term 256 color. And now I can do Control C. It doesn't kill my shell. It's lovely. All right, let me add Memorex. We'll add you at the top, actually. Memorex. A lot of people following. Thank you so much, Waffle King VR, Albahith Zender56. Thank you so much for following. Okay, so this is how far we got last time. We're obviously in as the Magician user. I don't know what this 1-2 thing is. Okay. Let's run file on it, I guess. It's just data. Lovely. Alright, if we cd into Magician's home directory, we see the magic continues, which I don't remember what that was, but we'll have a look. The magician is known to keep a locally listening cat up his sleeve. It is said to be an oracle who will tell you secrets if you are good enough to understand its meows. Can you do PSEF and see what's running? Oops. Grep magician. So we have this jar running, Spring Boot Magician backend. You see, this is the thing it's running, this convert. This convert is Image Magic. Image Magic has a convert command. So this is the exploit running now. So I'd imagine it's something to do with this. Do we have to I wonder if we can, because we can unzip this and just reverse engineer it. I guess. It is running as root, technically. I mean, it's... Well, not really. The SU is running as root. So I'm not entirely sure that helps. But I mean... Is there a netstat on this? There is. Okay, so if we do netstat -an grep the list, that's just going to grep the listening stuff. So we see there's a few things. Obviously 8081 is the web server, so is 8080 and 21. 53 is just an internal DNS server. You can tell this because so this 0000 means it's listening on all interfaces. So it's listening on the local host, but also the public IP it's got. This is the same, just IPv6, but practically it works the same. If you ever see this, so 12700 dot something, these are all internal addresses, basically local hosts. So this is a local host. So there is something on port 6666. So I guess what we could try and do is do a curl on it and see what we can see. So 127.0.0.1 6666. Okay. The magic cat. It posts something, enter file name, and then submit. But it is it's a text. And where does it post to? It just posts to the same page. So we can just do posts with a curl. So this might just be better. Let's try this. I believe it's -d for data. Maybe it's just data. Hang on. Form. Here we go. It might not be multi-part actually. Post data is. It is just --data. Okay, that's good. So --data. Come on. I actually want the --data, please. There we go. This post data exactly as specified. All right, cool. So we can do this curl command again, but we can do -d. And if we look at the form, it's posting so it's posting the name is file name. All right, and the submit box is submit. Okay, so we do file name etc password, and probably gonna have to submit equals submit. We need to surround that with quotes. Yeah. So we'll see what that does. Okay, that works. So that's interesting. So it's grabbing the file and it's then encoding it somehow. So let's copy this, and I mean, it looks like it might just be rot13. It is? Okay. So can we just try... Let's just try the shadow file and see if we're running as root. I imagine we are. Oh, it's doing it randomly. Okay, there we go. That's base 64. That's much better. I didn't want to convert binary. Alright, so where are we? Tabulator. Not tabulator. What am I talking about? There we go. So we can actually grab... We can grab the root hash here. And probably crack it. Where's the end? I'm assuming this is how we go. So we'll go down here and we'll do root.hash. And save. And then we'll just use John. We'll see if that does. Let's add some notes here. So this was the request that got us a shell. So we're going to use image tragic to get shell. So anonymous FTP, anonymous FTP has a long delay to login. Gives clue about image tragic. So use image tragic to get a shell. Netstat reveals service listening on port 6666. Listening seems to be an HTTP server with a basic HTML form, and use curl to grab any file we want, but result is encoded somehow, e.g. rot13 base 64 I don't know binary strings. So let's do this though. So I'll use the command I use to get the shell here, and so this. We'll do this. Copy this. Cool. And then Hackverter was like, hello, this is this. Alright. Once that's caught up, did we crack the password? No. Means it might not be that. Crack Station? Yeah, I guess, but it's salted. I don't think Crack Station accepts salted passwords. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but we'll see. Crack Station. Yeah, it doesn't take these. I mean, we'll keep it running, but this is the correct one. Oh, actually, if we want to double check, we can use name that hash. And just, oh, how do I name the hash? Can I just do it? Oh, checks every hash in the file. So we can do name that hash dash f root dot hash. Yeah, it's definitely SHA-512 crypt, which is what it told us it was. NPM? What do you mean NPM? I guess we didn't try looking if we could grab directories, like directory contents. So what happens if we do this? Server error. Okay, lovely. Alright, so there's a server error, but it's fine. Well, I mean, there's no point in using two tools when it's just it's going to name the same thing. I already knew this was a SHA-512. That's what the $6 means. Whoops. I don't think IDRSA is going to get us anywhere just because there's no SSH on this box. I mean, I can certainly try, but I don't think .ssh unless like it's encrypted. Yeah, there's nothing there. So basically, it looks like we're going to get a 500 internal server error when there's no file, which makes sense. Oops. Is there anything else in this that we missed here? Oh, we could try Magician's password, maybe? Because he had sudo access. That might be the play. Because remember, we don't have Magician's password. Alright, so let's do this. Well, I don't know why I just did that. It was nth MB. I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Is there anything in the home directory that we... I mean, no, we can't. We can't always read all this crap. Syfy, maybe, but John is fine. There's nothing wrong with John. Maybe there was... No, uploads is fine. I'm new and getting a bit lost trying to follow. To learn this, is it best to progress through TryHackMe? Yeah, don't worry about... This box is definitely not an easy box. It's labeled as easy on TryHackMe, but it's definitely not. That's why I downvoted it. So just stick with the stream. After we've solved this box, we will we'll go on to some actual easy boxes. But for the people who are there, actually, I guess we did try sudo, right? Yeah, we need his password. CyberChef. What do you mean? CyberChef isn't really a password cracker. I'm not sure what you mean. Like, is what not working? I hope they don't, because she's... Yeah, no, okay, so CyberChef, yeah, the SHA is actually creating, right? So when you do a SHA operation, like, for instance, if I do SHA-3 here, right? right? It's hashing this. It doesn't reverse. I can't do that because all this is a hash of this. So there's no hash cracking in CyberChef. You wouldn't ever do hash cracking in a browser anyway. Could you upload a shell and use curl to trigger? I mean we don't know what's fetching the file. I guess what we could try is try grabbing a sorry, an external file maybe. So 10.13.2.135. No. I thought the site has from SHA. No, there's no such thing as from SHA. So the point of a hash is to take an arbitrary string and generate a fixed length hash value, which effectively represents that string. So if you send the same data into a SHA function, you're going to get the same hash. Now, it's not reversible, and that's a good thing, because if it was reversible, password cracking would be easy. The point of hashing is that you shouldn't be able to reverse it. And if you think about it, it makes no sense to reverse anything because you have an arbitrary length input and a fixed length output. There are an infinite number of inputs that match one hash. All right. If you have a hash that hashing function that produces 32 hex characters, right? There's only a certain number of combinations, right, of hex characters. Yeah. There's what is this? It would be 16 to the 32, which is large. 16 to the power of 32 is huge, but the point is it's finite. And so technically, there are an infinite number of inputs that will produce the same hash. All right. Now, what makes a good hashing function is it's extremely difficult to find those. It's extremely difficult to find two that hash the same thing, but it's called a hash collision. There are some key examples. This is why MD5 isn't used anymore. MD5 has a few. I forget there was a pretty common one. There was an algorithm as well where I believe there was an exploit where you could create two collisions. I wonder if there's MD5 collision example. There was it, yeah. This is February 2006. It is now well known that the cryptographic hash function MD5 has been broken. In March 2005, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name, or that one, of Shandong University in China published an article in which they describe an algorithm that can find two different sequences of 128 bytes with the same MD5 hash. One famous such pair is the following. These are different. They look, they've highlighted them in red, actually, the differences. Okay? So these are 128 bytes, which hash to the same hash. This one. Sorry, this one. But they have differences. See, this has an 8, this has a 0. This has an F, this has a 7. But this is bad. This shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen at 128 bytes, is the point. You should be able to go quite high without finding any collisions like this. And certainly not this easily, where you're changing tiny values. Like, this has, what, there's 6 changes? That shouldn't work. And the reason it shouldn't work is a decent hash uses an avalanche function. So an avalanche effect, sorry, is a property of cryptographic algorithms and cryptographic hash functions where an input is changed slightly. So if an input is changed slightly, the output changes significantly. So the idea being, and so I think this is the thing, if you hash the word hello, right, and get 32 bytes, and then you change the E to an A, right? If a hashing function is good, you should expect approximately half of the output bits to flip. If it has a good avalanche function. So yeah, that's why this is difficult. I don't know what else can we look for? I mean, yeah, I guess we can technically. Okay, so actually, yeah, but before we waste any more time on this, can someone look up the walkthrough for this box and just tell me if there's a way to get a shell? Because, yeah, we could literally probably just do root.txt. And I mean, yeah, we can. Using John directly in the
Streamer!
Mezzo, what do you want? Using John directly in the hash is the same as using unshadow then, John? Unshadow... Unshadow does something differently. You have to read... Is it literally just that, Throwmaster? That's really dumb. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, well, thanks for telling me. Alright, so we did it. There's no way of getting... I mean, there may be a way of getting root on this box, but there's no official way of getting root on this box. So... Yeah, exactly. In OSCP, you don't stop here. This is not an OSCP level box anyway. But in OSCP, you would be expected to get a full root shell. You can't just read the flag. So definitely take that in consideration. This is not an example of what you should do in an OSCP. You need a shell that is root at the local host or whatever. That is actually root. So yeah. All right, but at least we got the flag. This is a really dumb box. It's not an easy box. Yeah, so that's why I downvote it. Many people have probably got stuck on this freaking box for no reason. All right, so we'll terminate. And I'll just put in here, it was dumb. We just had to read the root flag, or root txt flag. No shell. Sad face. There we go. Alright, well at least we did that one. Now we can actually get to some easy boxes, maybe. Have we ever used cool to scrape a site, then used crunch to append crap at the end? I don't think I've used crunch. I've used there's the thing in Hashcat to do that. Okay, we're going to set difficulty easy. Sort by newest. And put challenges on. Alright. Flatline, I believe we've done. Yes, we have done Flatline. Oh, actually, we did most of Flatline, and then the Privest didn't work, and I checked with Al, and he said the Privest should have worked. Alright, okay, so... we need to hide completed, because we've done a lot of boxes. Alright. The first page, if I recall, was not very good. Can we do some... I mean, it depends on what we get. Kibat, I remember from last time we had on the list. Does anyone have a good Windows box? I guess we can probably search Windows. The problem with the TryHackMe, and honestly, Hack the Box recently, is there's not many Windows boxes. Botnet Roasted, I feel like we did. Did we get it all? Maybe? I can't remember if we got all the way through Botnet Roasted. I figured we'd do Anthem as well, didn't we? No, I can't remember. We've done a lot of boxes. Yes, we did Anthem. Okay. Alright, we got Anthem. I don't know why we didn't... Okay. So we just... On Anthem, we didn't find the flags. Which was just annoying. So we didn't finish Anthem technically, but we did Anthem. Yes, I mean, these are the only boxes tagged windows. I feel like we've done most of these. I can't remember why we didn't get... I either didn't get it or I didn't submit it, and I honestly cannot remember why, but we did do this box. And the other one is this one, which is a forensics thing. But I guess we could try it. Because it looks like maybe this would be interesting. So we'll add that to the list. If anyone knows any other Windows boxes, because obviously just searching Windows sometimes doesn't work. But yeah. Let's see what else we have here. I felt like we did this one, but maybe we didn't. I think I had it on the list. Okay. We'll do this one. I mean, it says XXE. I can always demo XXE, which is always fun. We're not doing reversing. Committed? I guess we could add commit. So we got 4, and we'll do a vote. Alright, we will do a vote. I guess I probably actually should see, do we want to do which platform? Do we want TryHackMe or do we want Proving Grounds? We should have done that first, actually. My bad. Alright. TryHackMe or Proving Grounds. Again, we don't generally do Hack the Box on Side Mentoring Mondays because Hack the Box has a real difficulty creep where if you thought the Magician was a medium box pretending to be an easy, you should see the freaking easy boxes on Hack the Box. And I don't honestly like doing the easy boxes on Side Mentoring Monday on Hack the Box just because I feel like they put people off. They're really not for beginners. They might be easy for people like me and Al, in the sense that we can do them in like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Which to me is, yeah, easy if you've done this for X number of years. But they're not easy in the sense that a newbie could come along and with a bit of Googling do them, which TryHackMe is generally better at. Obviously with Magician that doesn't work. But it is what it is. Proving Grounds has some decent easy boxes. Now the easy boxes on Hack the Box are part of not Proving Grounds. What's it called? They're called Very Easy, and they're on the... I can't remember the name of it. It's like the one that was Beep. No. Hang on a minute. Oops. Let me just... Well, starting point, that's it. Okay, I don't even need to sign in. Hack the Box starting point is brilliant. Alright? Like, I'm not saying Hack the Box is not a site for beginners. It's definitely a site for beginners. It's just starting point is literally where you should be. Starting point has stuff you can do very easily, honestly, in less than an hour. And we did it on stream once, and we got through a bunch of challenges in the whole stream. So it's definitely super easy. It's easier than TryHackMe. So there's this weird there's this weird level difference where you have very easy on on Hack the Box, then you have easy on TryHackMe, then you have easy on Hack the Box. So it's honestly like the jump between very easy to easy on Hack the Box is way too big. Hack the Box sub or TryHackMe sub? That's difficult, honestly. It depends on your skill level, because starting point is really good, but TryHackMe has free stuff where you don't need a subscription. So yeah, it really is a difficult one. I would honestly more go towards Hack the Box just because of the starting point stuff. And because TryHackMe still has a bunch of free challenges. Like, even if I did free only here, you still get a ton of challenges, right? What's the barrier between real life and TryHackMe? Well, CTF's absolutely nothing like real life. By the way, what one? Completely forgot to check. Poll, view results. TryHackMe one. Okay, good. All right, so we'll do these. Okay. So which room on TryHackMe do we want? Kiba investigating windows, which sounds more blue teamy, but that's okay. The WordPress CVE one or committed. You guys get another 2 minutes. Oh, I spelled committed wrong. Oh, I want to cancel the entire freaking poll now. Yeah, the barrier between real life and TryHackMe. So this is nothing like hacking. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's the same skill set, but the way you go about it is different. And the best example of that is the fact that when I start a Hack the Box or TryHackMe machine, I know it's vulnerable. I know there's something there. I think probably one of the biggest skills that newbies need when they're getting into pen testing is knowing when to stop looking. Because you could spend 3 hours looking for something on a CTF box because you know it's there. You can't do that in real life. You've got to know when to stop. You've got to try things. Look for clues based on responses you're getting back. And yeah, why are there rooms like that? Well, the problem is, like, you can't really do a room like that because the room's got to be vulnerable. It's got to teach something. But if somebody uploaded an intentionally not vulnerable room and didn't tell people, I think a lot of people would just get mad. So, what I would like, especially with TryHackMe and Hack the Box doing like networks, it would be cool if they could do a network where there's 10 machines and only some of them are vulnerable and you don't know which ones. The WordPress box. Okay, cool. That would be kind of cool. Did I play the business CTF? I didn't. Damn it. I didn't know there was a CTF yesterday. I did some of... What was the CTF I did last weekend? Maybe the weekend before. View source CTF. I did that. That wasn't that good. It didn't have many challenges, and the web ones were either too freaking easy or the capture one was annoying. Because I went into it thinking, and to be honest with you, I missed that they had source code. What I thought was, when I downloaded the source code to the app, I didn't extract it properly, and I didn't think it had source code. I thought it was like just a joke, like it was trolling. So that was on me. I didn't read the freaking source code, but I went into it thinking it was a solve the captcha challenge. Like build a write a script that solves the captcha, which you can do. It's difficult. But obviously, I mean, all the web ones were so freaking easy, and it wasn't that at all. It was kind of dumb how you solved that one. Okay, we joined it. Do I have to? All right, we can skip over the introduction, but let's start the machine and see what happens. All right, hang on a minute. Well, this boots up. We'll do some more spins and we'll do another marble race. Oh, I didn't start Stream Raiders. Why did nobody remind me? You guys are slacking. Alright, here we go. Alright, Stream Raiders, again, is a fun thing we do from time to time. Link in the chat. If you click the link... sign in with your Twitch account. Keep it open in a separate tab, because obviously you still want to watch. And then every 5 minutes you should hear a notification that tells you to go and place a unit. And then in half an hour we will have a battle. Again, it's entirely RNG based. All you have to do is place units. The more units you place, the better we will be at the stuff. Okay, we have IP address. What am I doing? Spin the wheels. Right, we'll do some wheel spins. Alright, so Memorex will do you because you are here. I don't know if JBeers, Viriatis, Otaknar, and Mr. Just Because are in chat, please let me know and we'll do your spins from last time. I'm sorry we didn't get around. I honestly just forgot about them on Friday. Well, there you go. You get 2 times the next spin. Dark Eldar, you still haven't given me a freaking tweet, and I haven't hacked without glasses for 5 minutes, so we should do that next. 2 times. Alright, so that's Memorex's. So I guess we'll just do... JBeers won't mind if I do his 3 remaining. I'm sure he won't anyway. There we go. We get 1. So we get 2 gift subs, actually. Because that was after the 2 times. All right, so we'll do 2 more for JBeers, and then I will do 2 gift subs to myself, and another one. 3 gift subs to chat. All right, here we go. There we go. Add a category. Well, JBeers isn't here, so you guys get to vote on a category. So talk amongst yourselves, and if it gives subs to Doug, I mean, it might be. For me, it's basically, hey, throw away half of your money that you pay. Like if I buy 3 gift subs, I spend $15 and I get $7.50 back. So it's basically just spend my money, kind of. Gift 3. Yeah, there you go. So it's fine though, because ultimately, like, it does work out for the 3 people I'm gifting to, because they don't see ads. They also get the
received. Dispensing gratitude.
Well, thank you, Tiberius, for gifting 3. The subs get the special sub emotes, and they also get the icon. So welcome, Cave Dweller 64, Christy, Leon VQZ. Yeah. If you have 4 minutes advertising, you can get 2K free. What do you mean? I don't think I get paid that much for having adverts, to be honest with you. All right. Cool. And that, of course, means that I have 3 spins for myself now. All right, Dark Eldar, still need a tweet from you. 3 gift subs is done. We'll hack black glasses. But firstly, we will do marbles again. Let's marbles this. Funnel. All right, screw it. Funnel is going to happen. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I honestly don't get much in the way of advertising revenue. Exclamation point play in chat if you want to join. I can actually tell you how much advertising revenue I get, I think. Yeah. Okay, whoever gets the closest number within $1, I don't know, we'll do something special for. So the last 30 days, how much advertising revenue on Twitch have I made? Everyone gets one guess. The clue is it's way less than you think it is. $4.50, $2, no. $3.50, no. Zero? It's not zero. It is something. It's not 78. Oh, I wish it was 78. I wish it was 39. Actually, screw it. I wish it was 69. That'd be good. Nobody's got within $1 yet. Some of you are very close. Let me start the countdown. 6? Who said 6? Cave Dweller, you are 3 cents off. $5.97 in the last 30 days in ad revenue. So yeah, it's not very lucrative. Honestly, all the money I make through Twitch and subs is so much appreciated, and it pretty much all goes back into the stream in some way. I've bought a bunch of equipment. I've got a green screen that I haven't worked out yet. That's going to be introduced at some point. I've had to buy. You can't see them, but on either side of me, I got these stupidly bright lights to light up the green screen. Yeah, I mean, I upgraded my computer's RAM because that was fucking us over at some point. So it ultimately all does go back into the stream in some way. It's really appreciated though. But ultimately, like, I mostly do this for fun. It's also a great learning experience. So yeah. Oh wow. Okay. I am, and I still don't know how to pronounce the 9. I am Gubia is how I'm gonna say it. Well ahead of the competition right now, but Particle du Dieu is a close second. It looks like. Meterpreter session. All right, so hang on. We have a race now. Meterpreter session just rushing through. Throwmaster as well. The lead is closing for sure. Still the same 4 people. Everybody hitting that speed boost. Now here's a tricky section, but I am Gubia or whatever managed to get through. Yeah, oh my goodness. Straight through. I am Gubia is finding all of the holes. I don't know if that's how you say your name, but that's how I'm saying it unless you correct me. All right, find the other hole. Come on. You were so good at this before. Particle du Dieu and Beat out of nowhere is actually doing very well. Might even be ahead. No, but very close behind. Where did Beat come out of? That was just crazy. Look at this. It's a battle for first right now. And oh, beat crashes, loses a bit of momentum, but still doable. It all depends on this. You can get stuck in this little bit here. And ooh, oh, that was close. That was such a close second. You almost, if you hadn't hit the walls, I think you may have beaten him. All right, 9 is a G. Okay, good. Well, everybody's getting in, I think. I don't know if anybody's dropped off yet. We'll see, but so far, everyone pretty quick. Yeah, nobody was lost. Very good, very good. All right, and look at this. Less than 0.1 of a second behind. Very good. And that was your first win, I am Gubier, on this stream, I believe. So well done. All right. Let's go back to the screen. We will copy this. I guess that we don't really need a host name unless it tells us we need a host name. Maybe not. All right, we'll go without a host name. What I will do though, we do need to hack without glasses for 5 minutes. So let me. What box we're doing? We're doing this WordPress box. I mean, it gives us the CVE, so we can probably look it up, but whatever. All right, I'm gonna take my glasses off. Which means I can now basically not see, which is going to be funny. Chat, I can't really read you. You're very blurry. I am close-sighted, but not that much. Like, I can't see shit far away. My screen is about maybe a foot and a bit away from me, and it's quite blurry. So I have really bad eyesight. Okay, CV is not working properly. Well, we'll figure it out. Let's scan it with auto recon, I guess. Anyway. Oh, I need to exit out of this. The only reason that was fucked was because of the show. Okay, I see the Rubik's Cube resolve. That's fine. I can do a Rubik's Cube with no glasses on. Let's just make directory WordPress, I guess. But I feel like that's not hacking without glasses. So we'll do the Rubik's Cube in a bit. Just remind me about it. All right, we're going to do auto recon, and we're just going to give it the IP address. So there is a difference, by the way. Well, for those of you who are new, auto recon is a tool I wrote. Exclamation point auto recon. Very useful for the OSCP. I wrote it for my OSCP. I then rewrote it several times. It's currently in version, technically, it is kind of version 3, but it's version 2 that's been released. Because technically version 1 wasn't actually released. But anyway, it's a very powerful tool, very good for enumeration on CTFs and OSCP. But what I was going to say was, AutoRecon does understand the difference between an IP address and a hostname, and there are plugins that work only against hostnames, and there are plugins that only work against IP addresses, if that makes sense. So there are some plugins that do require it. What about my config? Yeah, I can look at my config. So my config is a little bit. So obviously the default AutoRecon config is quote unquote safe, which means basically it should be fine. It shouldn't crash anything really, but it's also very slow. So these config options here are they changed basically values so they changed auto recon parameters itself. So these all have to do with the actual auto recon tool. So mmap append basically says, hey, if you're going to use an mmap script in a plugin, append all of this before you run it. So this just says, hey, use T4 with a min rate of 1,000 and min parallelism as 1,000. All that really means is send. You can send 1,000 requests at once, and 1,000 per second, basically, which is fine. It's fast. It's not too fast though. Verbose 2 is a nice value to set the verbosity at. And then exclude tags WK HTML to image is one I just personally use, because even though when I initially wrote the WebKit HTML to image plugin, because I thought it would be cool to have a screenshot of the website, it's really not that useful, and it takes up a lot of space sometimes. So I just don't run that one. You can configure global options here, but to be honest with you, the defaults are pretty good. Global options aren't really used anyway much in AutoRecon. They're kind of just a hangover, but they are useful. And finally, the Dirbuster plugin has some specific config options here. So set the threads to 20 instead of 10. And then instead of all the extensions like JSP, ASP, etc., I usually just stick to TXT, HTML, and PHP. Because I tend to find that you don't really encounter any of the others in CTFs these days that often, so it's usually those three. But obviously I wouldn't recommend that on the exam, because you'll definitely probably find either JSP or ASP. AutoRecon allowed for OSP. Yep, I haven't heard back from anybody to say they got banned for using it. And to be honest, it doesn't do any auto exploitation. It just does enumeration. You're allowed to use auto enumeration tools. It just does it really well, in my opinion. All right, that's enough of the glasses. Or I should say the lack of glasses. Goes to Spooky. I wish you well, man, on the 29th. Yeah. Share it in the Discord. Yeah, I'll just ping me on Discord. You can just at me in the Discord channel and to remind me after the stream. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so we did do AutoRecon. So it's basically found a few things. So it's found SSH on 22, HTTP on 80, MySQL on 3306. Yeah, this is NeoFetch for this thing. That. All right, we can open up Atom, go into TryHackMe, WordPress. There we go. Results. So we'll look at this. So we always look at SSH. SSH you don't really find many vulnerabilities with. There are some, but not usually. The best thing to find here is the supported authentication methods, public key and password. This means if we find a password for a user on the box, we can SSH in, usually, most of the time. If password wasn't there, we would need to find the user's private key and use that. But luckily, password's there, so we should be able to SSH. Okay, XML. So this is clearly a WordPress site. You can tell because it says it is, but if you don't know, there is a secret, which is if you see any source code that says WP-includes or WP-content, or even this one, WP-admin, you're probably looking at a WordPress blog. Very likely, in fact. And so here we have Ferox Buster is doing some directory busting. It's found a bunch of these. These are all 403s and you can ignore them. The reason these give 403 is because Apache service specifically will detect a dot, usually followed by an H or an HT, and it will automatically give a 403, just so you can't ever get the HT access file. But it looks like we found obviously the WordPress blog stuff. License, read. Yeah, this is all WordPress. Does anyone know a good tool to use when you find WordPress? WP Scan, exactly. So we're going to use WP Scan because why not? So what we'll do is we'll use WP scan, and you just have to pass it --URL. It should just be HTTP. And then what we can actually do, let's actually run WP scan with the help menu. Because if you go up to you go to the enumerate options, -E. We probably want vulnerable plugins. We don't want all plugins. Vulnerable themes is always good as well. Config backups and DBE, database exports. And then the users may be 1 to 10. So that's about it. For the first run, do we want to update? Yes, we do. Always update WP scan. Alright, so WP scan basically does... It tries to find a bunch of information about the WordPress install. So it finds the README. It says, oh, upload directory has listing enabled, which means if we were to browse to this, we can see all the files that are uploaded in 2021. Oh, there's a payload.wow. It was uploaded in May. So it didn't find any vulnerable plugins. So probably what we should do is just at least go visit the site and see what is happening. Okay. So this just looks like a regular default install almost. So we'll wait and see if we get any users. Corporation test is a user. Okay, interesting. I guess we should probably also check and see if the WordPress version is out of date. WordPress version, here we go, insecure. So what we'll do is we'll go to search exploit and do WordPress 562. Okay. That's not what we wanted. WordPress 562 exploit. Let's see. Media. Okay, hang on. Is there any clue about So the other thing we could do, and we did get burned before in the past on this, is if we rerun this but do all plugins instead of just vulnerable plugins. Usually vulnerable plugins is what you want. But sometimes it doesn't know about all. Okay, so we got this. WP security hardening 125. So we'll do WP security hardening 125 exploit. Maybe we'll find something. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So I don't know if this is. I mean, I kind of do know because the because it was in the title of the box, but it looks like Yeah, okay. I don't know why it doesn't come up with this, though. 562 is vulnerable. It's kind of just weird. But you need an authenticated user with the ability to upload files. So we do need to at least grab... we need to get the corporation test user, which is kind of a weird username, but okay. So what we can do is we can use, I believe it's dash capital U, corporation test, dash P, and then we'll use user share, passwords, oops. Wordless, Rockyou, yeah. I think this should basically just enumerate. Yeah, I'll do its enumeration again, unfortunately, but then it should do a login attack against this user we found. Although it's kind of interesting. The username, corporation test, is a bit odd. But we can at least try WP admin. Oops. So I think if you do test and test, it will just say unknown username. Right, if we do corporation test. Unknown username. No, okay. It's definitely not this then. Let's do the username enumeration again, but there is some options we can try, because we can do there's a way to enumerate the users with... There's a method, actually. Maybe there's not. Yeah. But I don't think it is a plugin, that's the thing. We can try it, though. So we'll do all plugins, and then we'll do plugin detection is aggressive, and also plugin version detection aggressive. We'll see if that gives us anything else. It would be weird if the username was not there. So sometimes, obviously, you'll find a username in the actual blog itself, but this one doesn't look like it has one. Oh no, it was published by corporation test. But the author is test-corp. Ah, that might be why. Is this the username? Test corp. And I am hammering the box right now, so this is probably going to be slow. So you see it's unknown username. Basically, we want to see if we can get basically wrong password instead of unknown username. Right now, it's just taking a while because I'm doing this aggressive check. Oh. Wait a minute, their password was test? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. That was completely accidental. I just so I was trying to get an error message. I was trying to get a message. Hang on, let me show you what I was trying to do. 10, 54. So I was trying. Oh man, I was trying to get this one. The password you entered for the username is incorrect, but if you try test corp 2, right, you get unknown usernames. This is username enumeration, so we could tell this was the correct username, but apparently test is the freaking password. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to do an I'm in for that. We'll also start writing this up. So we go. I'm just going to call it WordPress. Bullbit. All right. WordPress. I'm just really just going to write this quick. WP scan got nothing, but there is one user which was Corp. I think it was Corp test, right? Test Corp. Yeah, where did I find it? I found it on Giphy. There's a bunch of them that I have. Like there's
Time to hack.
See, there's that one. All right, we got a battle. And password was test. Okay. And also, I'm going to leave a link to this. So I'm pretty sure it's vulnerable to this. All right. Dismiss that. Let's do stream readers. Yeah, I think I've got 6. I could find 6 GIFs that I could use. All right. Let's do these. Obviously, the main ones I use are the I'm in and the we're in. I'll play the rest, actually. Because they are pretty funny. I hardly ever get to play them. Okay, you're gonna win. Think so. All right. Well done, Catil 54 and Exua Mill. All right, so now we have a boss battle. So I'm gonna need everybody. Everybody, give their best units, please. I'm gonna give you my archer guy. All right, so you've done I'm in and we're in. There's this one.
There's always a way in.
We've done the time to hack one. There's this one.
I love to hack.
And then there's this one.
The password is password?
Which I think I've only used once because there was only one box where the password was actually password, which is kind of funny. Okay. Where are we? So we've done this. So this one said... so there's an there's an XXE vulnerability. So we have to give it metadata. Interesting. Morkias, that's your opinion. I use Obsidian at work because I don't like Notion uploading stuff to the cloud, but I don't care about this because it's not anything like useful, or anything private, I should say. Yeah, exactly. I just. For some reason, it didn't give us the actual username, which is kind of annoying. It gave us the name. Because if you see here, it says welcome, or howdy corporation test. But the username is test-corp. Which is really stupid. Okay, how to create a malicious WAV file. You do not need an audio library. Okay, you can just use bash. Oh, nice. Okay. I feel like this is... No, it's not 2 lines. Alright, so we can create a malicious WAV file. and I believe it says it's not. So again, this isn't really easy because XXE is a little tricky. Result is not sent back to the user, so we need to use a blind XXE payload. Yeah, okay. So if we go to payloads, all the things, and we go down to XXE injection. I'm not sure where test is in RockU though. It might not be. Okay, so we go here and we want to go down to the blind payloads. This one. So basically, try this one. Actually, since we know it's PHP, we could probably use this one. So what we want to do, this is going to be the payload we send to the actual server in the WAV file. Obviously, I'm going to make it a little easier on the eyes. Well, less easier on the eyes, I guess, but easier to actually, see. I need to do a word wrap. There we go. So this, I don't really understand why they've called it SP, but we'll just keep these for now. So this is going to be the IP address of my server, my web server that I'm going to run. So I'm going to run it on 8000. We're going to create a file called dtd.xml. Usually it's actually something .dtd. I don't know why they've called it that, but whatever. So this is all good. So now I need to actually create the file dtd.xml. So we're going to do it here. And in this file, this is where all the magic's going to happen. So I'm going to copy these two lines. Yep, I think that's fine. So we also need to do another 10.13.2.135. All right, so XML is weird. I'm not going to give the massive spiel about it because it's kind of I've given the presentation so many times. You can find it on my YouTube channel. But effectively, you can do this weird crap with entities, which basically means we define an entity here called SP, and an entity is really just a representation of data somewhere. You can have strings, but in this case, this is a URL, which means when the XML document is parsed, if it comes across an instance of one of these entities, so not this is the definition. If it comes across an instance of one of these entities, it will go fetch this URL. And here's an instance of one here. So that's the first thing it's going to do. It's going to fetch this URL. And that would be okay, kind of. It's really dumb, but whatever. The problem is, when it fetches this URL, because we've stored a DTD in it, it's actually going to parse the DTD. Now, DTD is just a doc type definition. So it's basically another one of these, kind of. But in this DTD, we've defined some more entities. We've defined an entity called data, which is another URL, except it uses PHP filters. PHP filters just can be used to extract files and convert them into things. So this is base64 encoding, for instance, the Etsy password file. It's also creating a param1 entity. And again, this is really confusing and not user-friendly, beginner-friendly, but the param1 entity contains a string that contains another entity, but this isn't an entity at this point. This is just a string. However, when an instance of this param1 is used, this no longer becomes a string. This becomes an entity. So what does this entity do? Well, it defines an entity called exfil, which again is a URL. And the URL goes back to the same server, but it appends whatever's in the data entity to the URL. And if we go back to the original thing here. Where is it? Here. There's param1. So, and then there's exfil right there. So what's going to happen is the first thing it's going to do is it's going to see the SP instance. It's going to fetch it. When it fetches it, it's going to define data and param1. Then param1 is going to be called. Param1 defines... hang on, where is it? Param1 defines the exfil entity, which includes the data entity from here. And finally, the exfil entity is going to be initialized, which means it's going to do this thing. So it's going to send whatever the data is. Don't worry if you're confused, because it's stupidly confusing. But let's get it and see if we can actually get it to work. So all we need to do now is copy this into here. I believe we just put it here. And then this. So I'm going to just, yeah, cool, create a new, oh, no, create a new tab. Payload.wav is there. So I think what we need to do now is, I think, just upload it, right? Just need to upload to the WordPress media library. Okay, so if we go to the media library there and add new, select files. Sorry, home, TryHackMe. Oh, I gotta do a Rubik's Cube. Let me put this here to remind me. We'll just see if this works, and then we'll do it. WordPress. Payload.wow. Open. Did it work? It did, kind of. Alright, so it did that, but it didn't... It fetched this, but it didn't do this bit. I wonder if we do have to... I'm just going to move the thing to payload.ttd. I feel like maybe that's... I don't know if that's a thing, but we'll try it. So here, payload.dtd. Okay, and do that again. And then I also want to change payload.dtd to point to just... Oh, I know why. I didn't put the 8000 on. It did work the first time, I think. That's why. I think I'm just an idiot. I didn't put 8000 on there. So, actually, pretty sure this would have worked. We can cancel this now. Python. So if we just upload that again. Payload.wav. Well, maybe not. Huh. Okay. That is kind of weird. Okay, what I'm gonna try and do... No, I don't need to change the name in this one, because this one already has it. This one has the 8000. Oh, hang on. You're right. I didn't change the... No, I did change the payload.dtd. Yeah, and it fetched it, right? Payload.dtd. Yes. We're good. All right. I'm just gonna see if we can just get the host name. So we'll I should do that. I should do a comment, and then we'll do this again, and we'll just do file / / Etsy host name. So the host name should generally just be one line, which is going to help. So we shouldn't have to change anything. We'll just upload this again. Yeah, it's not liking it. Alright, well, we'll figure this out in a sec. Let's do a Rubik's Cube. Webcam. Okay. I'm going to look away and we're going to scramble this thing. Alright. I think it's sufficiently scrambled. A bit more. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Is everyone set? Alright, good. Okay. Okay, that's the 2 layers done at the bottom. No, it's not the 2 layers done at the bottom. There's one more. There we go. That's better. Okay, and that's all good. Okay, and final bits. Fill it out. And with that. Alright, there you go. Thank you, Oreo Byte, for the Rubik's Cube request. Back to the screen. So I don't understand why this one isn't working. I mean, it's clearly doing something. It's just not fetching this. Let's see if this actually gets called at all. So what we'll do is we'll do another fetch. HTTP 10.13.2.135.8,000. Test. We're just going to do test. So let's see if the data parameter actually does get called at any point. It does. So data's getting... So this is getting called, but param1... Well, exfil isn't... But exfil must get... Oh, this is confusing. Okay, let me try x equals. Let's just try that. I should not have put it in the, in that thing. Oh, also maybe. Okay, I mean it says you can do it like that, but maybe not. That looks good to me, to be honest with you. Let's just try it again, see what happens. Yeah. So there might be something wrong with this box. Because this is definitely not working the way it should. We can try another one, though. Although, to be honest, this is the way you're supposed to do it. We really hit a bunch of hard boxes today, unfortunately, in terms of easy. They're not really easy. Who said the box was broken? Is there like is there a thread for that? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here. There's no real difference here with what I'm doing. Try with the CVE. Oh, so there is a CVE. Is there a script, I guess? Let's get the CVE. GitHub. So they do it all in one. How are they doing it? Let's just see. So they just define an entity system. No, they do have an evil dean. Okay. All right, let's try this way then. So we'll do the same thing. Here we'll call it payload2.dtd. Malicious.wav is fine. And then what's in your malicious? Okay, so this is what's in evil.txt, which in this case is payload2. So let's save that and go to payload 2.dtd and paste this in. Sure, let's do that. And then obviously we need to do another one here, 8000 again. And 10, 13, 2, 1, 3, 5. Should be okay. Oops. Yeah, that should be fine, I think. So we'll do this. Okay. Yep. All good. Still got this one. Let's upload malicious now. Come on. WordPress. Malicious.wav. Oh, okay, that works. All right. I'm not entirely sure why this one worked and the other one didn't. The only thing I could see that was different is this. So this exfil is a regular entity, and this is using trick, and trick is a parameter entity. That's the only difference I can see. So this is working. So if we copy this, this is base64 encoded version of the I can't remember now. Let's just decode it and see. Decode. Okay. Oh no, did they zip it? Hang on. Yeah, they zipped it. We don't need to zip it. Hang on a minute. Let's just cat payload.dtd. We're just going to steal this thing here. We don't need to zip the damn thing. So we're going to do this instead. I feel like this is going to be fine. Okay. So again, we'll just press enter a few times, upload the malicious.wav file. And there we go. Nice big parameter there, but this should be the entire Etsy password file. Cool. All right, so we have a Stux user, so let's see if we can grab their private key, private SSH key. So we'll do home stux.ssh ID RSA. And again, we'll just upload the same file. Okay, so we didn't get anything, which means there isn't either a file there or we just weren't able to get. It maybe been too long. So maybe we should use the zip thing. Maybe that would be a better idea, but we'll see. No. I mean, yeah, let's just try the freaking zip. I'm just gonna copy this entire line actually. So we're just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try this. Home stux.ssh ID RSA. And again, upload the malicious. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, Angel. Yeah. Okay, let's try that then. I always forget about the stupid password file. Alright, so we'll get rid of this. Undo this. So I imagine it's in... Actually, we can probably tell, to be honest, because it's going to be in here. var dub dub dub. Alright, so we'll try var dub 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 wp config.php. See if we get anything. Oops. Cool. Alright. Malicious.wav. No. Could be in HTML. No. Public. Maybe we should use this zip file, to be honest. I'm just switching it up because maybe that's the point. Zipping it would make it a much smaller file. I mean, let's just try and find the index, I guess. Index.php. Yeah, we'll try that in a minute. Let's just see if we can just grab something. Malicious. Yeah, alright. Grab Apache then. So we need to do, let's see, Apache 2, apache2.conf. There we go. All right. So now it did tell us how to decode it. I wonder if there's a decoder in this. Is there a zlib? Is there a zip? CyberChef has one. Nice. CyberChef. Oops. zlib. In deflate. There we go. And we also need the base 64. From base 64. So if we grab all of this lovely stuff here and go here and paste it in. Why did that not work? Did I grab it all properly? Oh, and yes, no, you're right. That was dumb. Okay. These two magic. Why is this not working? Unknown file type. Untick remove non-alpha. Okay. Nope. Same thing. That is weird. I guess they do give us a way of doing it though. We can just use we can just use this. So with MSF console, I don't think we need it. Alright, so we'll just do a PHP. Oops. Basic PHP script. Let me do no, A equals, and then we'll just do the same thing, which is going to be echo zlib decode base 64 decode A. I think should be okay. Yeah, I don't know why the other one didn't work, but there we go. All right, so there's probably another config file we're looking for as well. It looks like it is in. No, it is in var.dub. Possibly also user share, I guess, but dub seems more useful. Let's try Just gonna try this again. I swear we just need to find the freaking index.php file. Okay. There we go. Alright. It was an HTML for some reason. So now WP config should be here. I think maybe it just wasn't liking it the first time. There we go. Alright. That's a bit better. Alright, so let's just decode. We'll just delete this and then just replace it. Run it again. What? Oh, I didn't need to end it with a semicolon, of course. There we go. So it was Stux. Let's see if we can just SSH. Grab this again. So we're going to SSH as Stux at 10.10.54.171. Yes. Try that. Please work. Damn it. Did I actually grab the... Because this has burned me in the past. Oh, actually, hang on. We have database access. This is... Yeah. Okay, we have database access. Let's do the battle though. The MySQL database was open. All right. Let's see if we can win this boss battle. I'm not sure if we can add our own admin user. I don't think we need to. Oh, you mean to get code execution? Yeah, well... Yeah, possibly, actually. Unless we can write PHP as the database user. Alright, well done, chat. Boss defeated. Since this box took a while longer than it should have, that'll probably be it. Okay, so did the user have... No, it doesn't, so yeah, we'll I'm gonna make a link to this thing. Use this one. Extract var html wp-config.php, and then we get these passwords. So we'll do this. Hey, Medicus. Okay, super secret 1, 2, 3. The dark tangent. All right, so now we can basically go. I should just go here, do MySQL -h10. What's that IP address? 10.10.54.171. I believe the dark tangent, and it. Why can't it copy? Nope. Copy. Paste. Is blocked because of many connection errors. Oh boy. So this is probably because Auto Recon launched an Nmap scan. Okay, we just have to restart the box. That's fine. That's quite alright. We'll terminate the box, restart it. Sometimes Auto Recon does that, I guess. It shouldn't, but Auto Recon just locked us off because it attacked MySQL too much. But I mean, honestly, all it does against MySQL is run some Nmap scans, so kind of silly. But it's alright, we don't even have a host name, we just need the IP address, so as soon as the box boots, we can probably just paste an IP in there and be done with it. And yeah, I'm guessing either we need to find, if there's an admin user that we can find and crack their password, which is probably the way in, or we could change the admin user's password, which may just be easier, to be honest. We could just copy the test password hash and just plonk it in the users, so the admin users thing, which may actually be easier, to be honest. Okay. Show tables. No, I should probably show databases would be nice. Okay, we're gonna use WordPress DB2. Show tables. Select all from WP try users. Yeah, there we go. So corp, this is. I guess we could try and let's just try and crack it. I mean, it's probably we could just easily overwrite it, but So this is corp 001.hash. Name that hash.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude dispensed.
Memorex. Crazy man. Gifting 10 tier 1 subs to the community and 11 of total today. Welcoming Sarsek, Telemachu 5, Born Again Shell, I Am Gubia, Emraham Palat, Crooked Warden, Syphaloid, Overgrown Carrot, KTIL54, and Top Fuel. Welcome to the Empire. Thank you so much. That's crazy. Okay, well, you got a bunch of spins. We'll probably have to spread them out over the next stream as well. Oh my god. Okay, so we could just crack the password. It was Teddy Bear. This is dumb as crap. Alright, let me just write down. Okay. Memorex. Memorex has 10. 10 spins. Holy crap. Yeah, so Teddy Bear is there. So this was the Corp 001 user. So now we can just log out of this. Should probably update this. So log in using MySQL, grab admin hash. Just pasting Teddy Bear. So it's this. Cracked. It's just Teddy Bear. Okay. And then we just log in to WP admin and get shell. So Corp 001. Log out, come on. Oh, can't log out because it's a new IP address. Alright, there we go. Wrong page. Come on. HTTP / WP admin. I do enjoy doing boxes, yes. Even the ones that are really frustrating can be fun. This isn't obviously frustrating, this is just kind of weird and long. Yeah, the email's correct. The frustrating ones are on Friday. But usually, I mean, we always learn something. It's just annoying when a frustrating box turns out to be a massive, like, waste of time because it's like a stego thing, or there's a really bizarre exploit that really has no place in a CTF. I do enjoy doing them. I wouldn't do them if I didn't enjoy doing them. Yeah, binary reverse engineering is not my thing at all. Alright, we're going to go to Appearance, Theme Editor. Clicking too fast. Yes, I understand. We're going to go to... Let's do the main index template. Screw it. What we're going to do here is we're just going to test and see if we can actually get something executing. We'll just do PHP info. Update the file. And if we go back to this... Oh, I just guess paste it. We should get PHP info or not. Oh, hang on. Unable to communicate back with the site. Interesting. Update. You'll need to change the file by some other means. Okay. Oh, hang on. Are we doing the right theme, I guess? Which theme is this? This is 2021. We are 2021. Yeah, there's a few ways. I wonder if we can write. Let's just try writing you. select Tiberius into outfile var html tib.php. Okay, so we can't do that. Yeah, the buffer overflow room is pretty good, even though I say so myself. Yeah, I wonder if we can add a new plugin. It's possible that only one of the files is editable, which would be really annoying. Why is this taking so long? I don't really understand why it's taking so long. Plugins, add new. I'm just going to open a new tab, I guess. Let's go functions. I'm just going to try and do something. We're just going to try PHP info everywhere, to be honest. Oops, info. Update file? No. I wonder if we select the 2019 because we're admin, we can always change the there we go, that was it. We just need to change the theme. Okay, so now we just go into settings. If the box has multiple themes and one of the default isn't working, try another theme. Because the way this works is this only works if the files are writable by the web server user. What's the? I guess we go to actually it might just be themes. So activate. Okay, so now if we go to the site. There we go. PHP info executing. Easy. All right, so now we can just do this. We can do actually, we don't even need to do ecosystem. We can just do system. Get CMD. Should be fine. Update file. And then if we go here, wait, what? Why did that suddenly work and now this one doesn't? Okay, we may just have to go to another page here. Single post maybe? How is... Do I have to activate this one and then make the change? That's weird. You can't... Yeah, we can only activate... Okay. That's kind of weird. I didn't know that about... Alright, so now we just have to activate it again. Sorry, 2019 activate. And then if we do CMD equals ID, boom, look at that. So we'll actually make a link that. So we'll get shell cannot edit active themes. Therefore, edit the 2019 theme and put in main template. Oops. Then save and switch to 2019 theme. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to generate a rev shell gen payload. We're going to use nc make FIFO because it's a very good one to use with PHP. It's very reliable, I found. So we're going to do this. Copy, and I'm going to use NC4444. We'll obviously need to encode this, sorry. I'm going to open up a new pane here. I'm going to go to encode and URL encode. We need to URL encode it because it has ampersands in it, which are not good. It doesn't have a plus, we're fine. But it has ampersands and also forward slashes, which is never good in a URL. Yep, there we go.
We are in.
So we will, we can't use Python. Can we use Python 3? We can. So we'll use Python 3-c import pty.spawn bin bash. Okay, and we'll control Z. We'll do the stty size trick again. We'll do the stty raw-echo fg. stty rows 39 cols 172, and then export term equals xterm 256. And now we have a full working terminal. Cool. Okay, we cd into, probably look for a file maybe. No. Oh, there is an htaccess, which is odd. Oops. Okay, there's nothing there. Alright, let's go into the home directory, see if we can see anything. Go to stocks.
Mr. Streamer, they're called vertical
Mr.
rows.
Streamer!
Vertical rows, okay. I believe you. At the flag? Oh, CD into flag? We can read this flag, even though we're not stucks. Oh, is that it? There's no privesc? Okay, I guess we should answer all of these, really. Name of the database. Okay, we had that. It's up here. WordPress DB2. Credentials you found were the dark tangent and the super secret password. The DMS was MySQL. DMS version, we still have a, we do. Select version. This one. The port is 3306. Encrypted password was this thing. And the password was teddy bear. Okay, so done that one. Oh, hang on, we haven't done it all? What? Oh, complete that, yep. So there is one. So can we do sudo-l? No. Okay, interesting. Oh, hang on, there's a MySQL history, so cat.mysql history. Usually the password's going to be in there. Oh, but it's read-only. Okay. Bash history is also read-only for us. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm not even in here. But yeah, I can't read MySQL. Maybe we can just use password reuse. Can we just get to Stux with teddy bear? No. Can we use teddy bear here? Nope. We'll get Raven in a sec. Nothing in Nano. Shell slash anything in opt? No. Okay. We'll search for SUIDs. Really nice way of searching for SUIDs. This one. If this doesn't find anything, what we'll do is we'll grab. We'll get Limpy's on the box. We'll run Limpy's. I'll go fetch Raven. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna check a text message. Okay, anything? No. Nothing. All usual suspects. So let's grab, if we go back into our, I guess we're going to temp. wget http 10.13.2.1.5 Prevesk. I need to add another slash there. Prevesk linpeas.txt, not txt.sh. Okay, and then shumod plus x linpeas, and then dot slash linpeas dash q, so it doesn't spit out the stupid not animation, the logo. Pipe it into t linpeas.txt. All right. So while that runs, I will go grab Raven. And then hopefully it'll find something useful that's maybe not too old. I don't know how old this box is. All right, I will see you in a bit. I searched and I could not find Raven. She's somewhere. So you get Aria. I'm sorry. She's still a cutie. Yeah. Are you good? My baby. Look at the people. Okay, sweetie. She really doesn't like to be up here. Do you? do you? Oh. Okay. Hey. Alright. I'm gonna put it down. Ooh. She's gonna get down herself. There you go. Alright. Let's see what we got. Yeah, apologies. I'll refund your points because we didn't get Raven. Okay, so this did end. Let's just page up. Okay. Okay, so we're looking for, I mean, yeah, dirty cow maybe, but okay, let's see if it's something else. Patchy. Oops, cron tab? No. Okay. No extra ports. I feel like Stux is the user we need to get to at some point. Yeah, nothing there. No interesting capabilities. Okay. This is just writable. Huh. I don't know if it was because yeah, you named -a. It's Linux. It's Ubuntu 4.40, which dirty cow. Yeah, I mean it's dirty. Dirty cow can be used to exploit it, right? Oh, earliest kernel version fixed. -45. Oh, okay. No, it's not. Okay, so it's definitely not dirty cow. We're sure it's exploitable. Somebody did check, right? Well, we could try is obviously using PSpy. See if there's something being run every X minutes. That might be the play. So we'll just wget do PSpy 64, I believe is the one. Yeah. Mod plus X PSpy 64. PSpy 64. All right. So what PSpy does is it spies on processes and it'll try and tell you, even if a process runs for like a second or less, it'll catch it, should do anyway, and it'll tell us if something's running. So what we'll do is we'll let this run for a minute and hopefully we'll find something. Otherwise we're gonna have to either try and, what are the other passwords we found? We could try this for the user, the Stux user, I guess. We did try it, I believe, for SSH, but it might just be that he is not in the SSH users. But we'll see. Otherwise, I'm not sure what else to do. Yeah, Notion's really good. This is all of us, basically. This is all our stuff. So yeah, there's nothing. And obviously we're looking for UID 1000 something, because that's the Stux user. Doesn't look like anything so far though, which is kind of annoying. There weren't any other databases, right? If you go to my GitHub, it's on there. Alright, yeah, I feel like this is... When did we start this? 20... Yeah, we're past 2 minutes now. Gonna work? Is that the right password? Yeah. Stux is the user. Oh, hang on, what's this? Is this the exploit we used? I think it is, actually. Yeah, okay, fine. No, op directory was empty. Yeah, Stux is just... See, there's some useful files like MySQL history would be nice, but I don't. We can't even read it. And there's nothing else in the flag directory, right? No. Yeah, maybe. So find user Stux. Who's definitely. Yeah, it's pretty much just that. Unfortunately. And obviously, if we run it for hours, we would have to do. We would have to pipe it and grep-v blah, 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 blah. But I mean, this is kind of annoying as well. And we should have also done prop. Yeah, hang on. Grep-v proc. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything else really. Huh. So honestly, the oh. Unless it really is a come on, there we go. All right, unless it really is something like one of these. But these are really old, this box. Doesn't seem to be that old. Try this, I guess. I don't know. Hmm. Okay, what's this one? Yeah, I don't know if this is it. Hmm. I mean, I just don't buy that this is a box that would be vulnerable to this, I guess. Which kernel? I mean, I guess we could try it. Race condition privileges. Okay. Well, I mean, somebody said that there was a challenge. It was like an extra bit. We could always we'll just try this. You know what? So we'll do this one. What we'll do is we'll put it in here, but so we'll do search exploit -m this, and then Python. Oh, do we have GCC? Which GCC? Oops. We do have GCC. Yeah, the kernel does seem to be massively updated. Oh, you were joking? Oh, come on, man. Oh, address is already in use, so I think that's fine. Alright, wget. Yeah, the kernel is out of date, so this might work. 10.13.2.1.3. And then we want this one. I mean, it's just going to be a kernel exploit, to be honest. Oh, what? Oh, 8,000 would be a good place to start. Okay, so the exploit says just have to do this. And obviously we do need to replace this thing with the 40871.c. Maybe it'll work. And all we just have to do is do this, apparently. Okay, echo. Make sure that worked. Alright, let's see. Nope. No offsets for this kernel version. See, even though this is 4.4, this is quite a late version of 4.4. So it's 210 generic. Let's kernel exploit for this specific version. We'll put quotes around this. Okay, what's this one? This doesn't look... This is like 2.1 and not 2.10 though. We don't want... Right, because this okay, the Chocobo is 58. So it's not going to be that. Exploity. Yeah, I mean, this is the pro. It's either gonna be just trying random freaking privilege escalations until we find one, We can go to exploit DB, but to be honest with you, it's not too good. Linux. See all these, you see less than 116, less than 58. The dash is important. I don't know about this one. Okay, this might be something. Alright, we'll give this one a go. But, I mean, at this point, it really is just trial and error. Which is okay, so we want this, please. Go and see again. Well, I mean, it doesn't have them, that's the point. It literally told us I have no offsets for this kernel version, so... alright. Okay, so we're going to do this. Alright. 47169. Okay, /pwn. No. And so this is the issue. So, I don't know when 440 kernel release date. Next kernel release history. Okay, so 4. Okay, yeah, so current version is 44302. Like, I don't know exactly when 44... Like, it might not be that outdated. I don't know when this... 440 release date. Yeah, it's difficult to tell. I don't know when it released. Because this is a long-term support kernel, right? 4.4, extended support, and then used. Yes, it's using a long-term release. So this is still a current version, I believe. Yeah, because it says May 2000. Oh, sorry, February 2022. So it's still being updated, the 4.4 kernel. Yeah, I mean, it kind of just ended, I guess. So I don't know if this is even doable. Can we exploit through UDF? I know, because I think it's running the safe mode because we tried this thing. Secure file priv. Maybe. Is it right? We even need to find if it's actually running as root. Because it wouldn't matter. Nope, it's running as MySQL. So we can't even do that because we need to write to the we need it running as root so we can write to the directory and load the shared object. Someone said this wasn't even necessarily possible. It doesn't look. I mean, it was created presumably last year. Um, is there like an official write-up we can just take a peek at? I don't know who. Is there actually a Privask? No. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's really. I mean, I've shown you a couple of attempts at kernel exploits. The problem is there's nothing that really jumps out at me as exploitable because a lot of these are just outdated. Like, I mean, this box is clearly. I mean, actually, what is the OS release? So this was 1604.7. Ubuntu, which was 2019. Yeah, it's pretty too much work for a freaking Monday stream as well. Especially for a box that might not even be exploitable. And I am not really an exploit dev. I know how the basic stuff, especially not kernel. I know how to execute kernel exploits, but actually updating them is probably not my thing. I know my limits. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to find, like, even for this one. What was this one? Was this the? Okay, maybe this. It doesn't look like it has offsets for this. Oh, this is the Metasploit module. Where's the other one? It was 4.0. Yeah, this one's only been tested up to 51, so that's, and this is on 2.10 something. So it's entirely possible this isn't even exploitable. It may have been patched against this, I don't know. Either way, this is way beyond the OCP level. And it is getting late. So what I'm gonna do, we'll do a few more spins, I think. So hopefully that's been somewhat useful. So we're gonna do some of Memorex's spins. We'll do like 3. And if we need to save them, Dark Eldar never told me what to tweet, so I guess we're not tweeting anything. I'll ask him next time he shows up. Twitch VIP. Pretty short. Oh, maybe Memorex doesn't have it. There we go. VIP for you. So, add a category. Memorex, if you're still there, add a category, please. Otherwise, I'll ask you next time. We'll spin again because, you know, you can't hack upside down anymore. And again. And again, come on. If this one doesn't land something good, I'll just give you back a spin and we'll do it next time. Hey, marble race, there we go. Ending with a marble race. Alright, Memorex, I'm going to ask you next time about the category. But let's end with a marble run. Alright, you know the drill. Exclamation point play to play. 60 seconds to enter. And we will do the final marble race of the stream. Well, find somebody to raid. Who is online? Nobody's online. Just me. Alright. We won't raid unless anyone has anyone else to raid. Suggest someone to raid. We can do that. I guess I could probably see if any of my people I follow are streaming. Nope. Alright. If anyone has a suggestion for someone to raid, do it now. Let's go. Only 5 people, but that's alright. It's going to be a nice, relaxing ride down the flume. Night Warrior in first place. Did everyone choose this one? I feel like we did, maybe? Oh, right. I think I went a different way, actually. I'm still up there. Night Warrior is still got a commanding lead. Oreo Bike catching up. Memorex and Sarsec on their tail. Night Warrior hits the boost. So does Oreo Bike. Actually, everybody. I don't know where oh, there's Christy. Oh, that's Christy's ghost. Sorry. So Christy won this last time with a 121. So if you want to beat Christy, you got to get a 121 or less. Night Warrior gonna find the hole. Yes. Night Warrior is doing very well indeed. Getting out to the pool. I think this is almost the end. Just gotta make it. There's myself crashing though. And I think this is the end. So you might actually get the stream record. I think you just did. Night Warrior grabbing the stream record from Christy by, I think it was like 3 seconds or so. And then everybody else. Who is still to go? We've got Memorex and Sarsec. Who is going to come first? Sarsec's looking pretty good. Memorex is just hanging out the back there. Yep, Sarsec just landed. Memorex is just chilling. Oh, but there we go. There we go. Alright. Well done, Night Warrior, getting the new record as well. Alright. Christy, you just had your record stolen. Sorry. Alright, thank you so much for joining me. I don't think I'm going to be available this Wednesday, but I will be on Friday for Frustration Friday. Thank you much for watching. On the screen of my socials, please follow me on Twitter, join the Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and as always, please give me a follow on Twitch so you get notifications of when I go live. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has a great rest of the week, and I will see you Friday.